Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. This is Sarah and Not Another Hat, coming to you live from the shop, the closed shop, still closed on Tuesdays. This seems to be working out. So for now, our schedule's just going to ride out how it is. We're open Wednesdays through Saturdays from 11 to 3, but we might, after Labor Day, depending on how things look, we might extend that to 11 to 4. So, hi, Z. How are you? Hello, Marianne. I am wearing something that I finally finished. And it's warm right now, but it was 46 degrees when I woke up this morning, and that's definitely sweater weather in my book. Hi, Heidi and Jennifer. So here she is in all her glory. I finished my second/first fireworks. Second because it was finished second, first because it was started first. Do you see the conflict there? So, but yes, she's all done. Let's see. There's my little sleeve detail. Can you see the sleeve? Oh, I'm mirrored, and so I was getting confused. There's that sleeve detail. I did mine in Universal Classic. No, shoot, Deluxe Superwash Tweed DK. I have not once got that out right. Anyways, the universal tweed that we were selling for the fireworks, that's the yarn I used. I think you guys all probably know what it is by now. So yeah, it is so great. It's comfy. I love it. So you're back up here. Got it on with a nice little white t-shirt. It's actually probably going to come off as soon as we're done with this video because I'm hot. It's, even though it was really nice and chilly this morning, it's going to be 82 today. It's not exactly sweater weather at 82. So yes, this tweed softened up really nicely. I really love this sweater. Love. And I think it'll go great with my wool and dress when I start wearing that again for fall. So yeah, so that was really exciting. I was very happy to finish it up. I've made some progress on some other things, and I actually started something new, but I'm not going to show you that right now. I'm hoping I'll have a little more progress and I can show you the progress Friday, but it's really fun what I'm doing. And Jana, what size did I make? I do remember. I thought I was gonna have to guess, but no, I remember from blocking. It was the 43, 43.2 or whatever. It's basically blocked out to almost a 44. Yeah. So, in the past, I've usually made a 42. That wasn't an option, so I erred on the upper side because COVID excess is a real thing. Oh, my lights just went off. So annoying. I'm in the back of the store. Like, if you haven't been here, my store is shaped like an L, and so you come in and then it goes down the other side. And so we're in the back of the L. The lights, which are on a motion detection because that makes them like LEED certified or whatever, they're at the front of the L on the opposite side, like not just on the opposite side, but over there and then, oops, other direction. This reverse thing is really confusing over there. And so they haven't seen me moving in a bit and they just went off, but it's not too dark, right? You guys can still see some of this loveliness behind me, right? You can't tell? Okay. I am close to a window, but it feels like it's really dark right here. So you obviously can see what's behind me. And that was the subject of this morning's newsletter, which I know a lot of you have already grabbed onto, but I wanted to talk about it because it is so freaking beautiful. And Julia did such an amazing job knitting this. So this is the Gresham Wrap. This is a Blue Sky Fibers pattern that was just released, and it is written for Woolstok. And Julia, I asked her to do a sample for the shop, and she put together her own color choice, and it is stunning. And it was so great when she finished it that I knew we needed to make some bundles of this for everybody, because it does require 7 contrast colors right here, and then the main color. And so there is a bundle that's just like this one that's called Julia, appropriately so. But then we have other bundles that are also beautiful. We have a really true rainbow bundle, and one I've named Deep Sea and Woodland, and Embers. They're gorgeous. All of the bundles are gorgeous. You can't go wrong, but you can also put your own together because, oops, this way. As you can see, they have a lot of gorgeous colors. So you could easily put together something really, really beautiful for yourself. It takes 7 skeins of the 50-gram skeins, which are all of these, and 2 of the 150-gram skeins. They're hanging right here on our end cap. So I'm going to just grab this real quick, Lack. And so I can show you a little closer. Julia used Gray Harbor as her main color. So it's got this really great texture. And it's done on the bias, so it has this little bit of a diagonal slant. And then the stripes themselves are basically like a stitch sampler. So you get all kinds of fun. There's the first few. I need to resituate here. Fun different stitches to work on that really helps them fly by. So at least I believe that's what Julia thought. It's a half linen stitch, she says, for the main color. And the really cool thing is the back side looks just as good. That's the back of the half linen stitch. And I love the back side of the stripes because of how you changed. I almost love it better on the wrong side. I don't know. It's a really tough call, but it's really, really beautiful in person. So yeah, we've put together bundles of the Gresham Wrap. This is like, they call it, Blue Sky calls it a blanket wrap because it is such a nice, big, beautiful thing. And what a great way to kick off your fall knitting, right? With some bright color. Here is an extra bonus. You do end up with she's not there anymore. She's down there. You do end up with leftovers of those 7 colors. Well, of all the colors, really. Some you have more leftovers than others. But this hat would be perfect to use your leftovers. This is Winter's Fern, and it's on Ravelry. And it uses main color and 2 contrast colors. So you could probably actually do a couple of these hats in different color combos with all your leftovers. So Winter's Fern, that's the hat. We did one of our Toft alpaca palms on the top of it. But this would be a great way to use up the leftovers if you were making the Gresham Wrap. Rachel, I saw that. I actually just filled your order, so it is heading out the door today. So yes. Chris. Oh, did I sucker you in, Chris? I'm sorry. Not really. Okay. The other thing, one of the other things I wanted to tell you guys about, it's actually here. I just couldn't get it on the website yet because it needs photographs. So it's not going to get on the website for a few more days yet, but it technically doesn't debut till September 1st anyway. So, it's not like we're running behind. But speaking of Woolstok, we got their brand new yarn Woolstok Light, and I grabbed 2 skeins out of the box to show you guys. It's right here. And it is lovely. It feels so good. And it's fingering weight, 218 yards per 50-gram skein, $10. It comes in 14 of their colors. They're most popular. So I've got in my hand here Spring Ice and Red Rock. I love the combo of red and aqua. It is such a beautiful yarn. Jill is working up a shop sample. I'm going to show you a picture of it really quick in just a second. But they also have these really cute kits for this. Oh, don't get all bright. There we go. So this is called the Bainbridge Hat and Cowl. And it comes in this really lovely autumn color mix. And so we'll have these kits as well. These are going to be 65 for 5 skeins of yarn and the hat and cowl pattern in a little cute little bag. And so let me just bring in my other screen really quick because I want to show you the other designs that are coming out. Okay, so let me put myself down in the bottom. Nope, that's not it. Yep, that's it. Okay. Um, so that is the hat that Jill's working on right now. And let me go over to that so that I can scroll. Okay. So this is the hat and it's super cute. We were sent a sample skein of charcoal, or I think they call it cast iron. So ours is kind of a dark gray, but it's a really cute little cable hat. It's called Henrico hat. And look at this sweater, you guys. How beautiful is this? It's a raglan sweater, the Richmond Hill pullover, and it has colorwork sleeves. I'm definitely gonna have to make this sweater, for sure. And then I love this shawl too. This is the Oakland Wrap, and it's got like a little cable thing going on with some stripes, and I think it's beautiful. Could totally see making that. How cozy does this look? This is the Harrisburg Pullover, so striping pattern, drop sleeves, V-neck. And I love this one too, you guys. This is the 14 color shawl. And this one's not going to be available till October 1st, but I think I have to make it also. And then of course we've got the Bainbridge combo. So that's a better picture than me just trying to hold it up to the camera. But so that's the Bainbridge combo right there. In the Woolstok Light, which is coming soon. I don't know when I'll get it on the website. It might be early next week, so stay tuned. Jill's already almost done. She started that thing last week. Heidi said Jill will be done before this chat's over. She is such a speed demon. Oh, Julia, that sweater's that looks like something Campbell. I bet she would love that. I wonder if she's worthy enough for me to knit that for her in fingering weight yarn. Even though it's fingering, they do say that it knits anywhere from like 5 to 7 stitches to the inch. So you can get it almost into a DK range. And at a wide range of needles too. So it's going to be a really versatile yarn. I'm really excited to start playing with it. And of course it will be in next subject, our fall yarn tasting. So signups are open. A lot of you club members have already signed up because you get it half off, and signups are open to anyone else as well. I hope that you all take advantage of it because it's a really great way to get your hands on 20 something of our latest yarns. So it'll have pretty much anything that's come in new in the since the spring yarn tasting. So we've got 6 Barocco yarns in there. I can't even remember. This is going to be silly, but it'll have the polka dot sheep in there. I just made this list. You'd think it would be more at the top of my brain. Anyway, the brand new Donina, that merino superwash, that sport weight, that'll be in there. Malabrigo Caprino will be in there. If you guys haven't, if you didn't use that in your fireworks, it's so lovely. That's the cashmere blend from Malabrigo. I don't know, new yarns. I can't keep track off the top of my head. At any rate, if you aren't familiar with how the yarn tastings work, basically what we do is we wind off like 0.6 to 0.7 ounce samples of each yarn. So they're like little mini balls. Oh, let me stop sharing here. We're all done with that. There we go. So they're like good size little mini balls. It's basically, it comes out to 1/3 of a 50-gram skein or 1/5 of a 100-gram skein. So they're good solid balls for doing stuff with. You can do whatever you want. I mean, you could easily put together tasting skeins that were in the same weight range and do some sort of stripy project. There's just all kinds of fun. Or you can just swatch them, which is actually what we talk a lot about in the yarn tasting itself. So for our yarn tastings, if you're not familiar, it's not just that I send you the yarn and here you go. It's you get this box of yarn, it's packed up all nice. We always include a couple of bonus items that are surprises. They might be things like accessories or notions. And then you also get a course in our virtual classroom where I run through all of the yarns organized by weight. And I talk about their qualities, what kind of projects they would be good for. I show you any samples we have in those yarns. And then we talk a lot about the best practices for swatching and yarn weights, etc. So it's a whole shebang, and we really enjoy doing them. I think it's just a really great way to get yarns in your hands, and the more yarns that you experience and swatch with, the more your little internal database files that information away and helps you make better choices down the road when you're making yarn substitution choices or yarn companion choices when you're looking for a two-color project, etc. So, that whole adage, the more you know, the more you grow. Ding, 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 or something like that. Heather, I'm so glad you're going to try it. Yes, because she's going to do her first yarn tasting. I think you will like it. Generally, the feedback's pretty good. So, plus, who doesn't love opening up a box and just seeing like 20 mini skeins, like all shoved in there, all happy and ready for you? So, anywho, signups are open for that right now, and the quantities are limited. Just depend It's hard, right? It's hard to get that dialed in just perfect because it's this give and play between A, stock on hand, and B, time that it takes to prepare, because we have to split these yarns. Barocco sends us minis. Every other yarn that's in there, which is like 20, like 14 plus yarns, we have to do here in the store. So it's kind of labor intensive. So there's a point where we have to like cut it off, even if, yeah, it's like this back and forth. Don't delay. That's the gist of what I'm trying to say very ineloquently, is just don't delay. If you think you're interested in signing up, sign up. Also, just a reminder, if you're a club member, you have a code, you get half off. So, all right, peoples. I'm going to let you go. Go check out that Gresham Wrap. Go look at our bundles. And I'll see y'all on Friday. All right. Okay. Have a great week, everybody. Toodaloo.